Johnny Depp's privacy exposed, fans left shocked and surprised. Few stars in the Hollywood have lived under such an intense public scrutiny as Johnny Depp. From his meteoric rise in the late 80s to his decades on as one of the industry's most bankable stars, Depp has always been a fascinating, mysterious figure. Yet, for all his fame and acclaim, Depp has been notoriously private about his personal life. He cultivated an image of the mystery, rarely open up about beyond what was absolutely necessary for the promotional tours and the red carpets. However, recent revelations and the exposures of his private world have left fans surprised, sometimes even shocked, as the realities behind the actor they thought they knew. The enigma of the Johnny Depp. From the beginning of his career, Depp was not like the other stars. While most celebrities embraced the media spotlight, Depp deliberately avoided it. He was soft spoken in the interviews, reluctant to discuss relationships, and dismiss of the Hollywood's fame driven culture. His preference from the unusual film roles like the Edward Scissorhands, Landlord's Crane, and the Jack Sparrow reflected his desire to stand apart from the conventional leading man image. Fans admired him not only for his acting but also for his mystique. He was not overexposed on the social media and he rarely let the outsider into his private circle. This aura of the secrecy made him even more appealing. People loved the idea of the Johnny Depp as the ultimate outsiders within the Hollywood. But the very thing protected Depp for the decades eventually unrevealed when his personal life collided with the public trials, media battles, and the relentless paparazzi scrutiny. When privacy began to shatter, Depp's fiercely guarded the privacy began to crumble in the mid 2010s during his highly publicized legal battles. What had been hidden from the public eyes for the decades, his private struggles, relationship conflicts, health issues, and the financial matters suddenly became the front page of the news. Court documents, testimonials, and the media leaks painted vivid pictures of his personal life. These were not carefully curated interviews or the artistic statements. They were the raw details, often unfiltered and the sensationalized. Fans who had long been kept at the arm's length suddenly found themselves reading about the Depp's most intimate struggles. The man who once seemed untouchable and the mysterious was suddenly exposed in the way few celebrities have ever been. Fans' mixed reaction when the Depp's privacy was exposed. Fans' reactions were mixed. Some were sympathetic, believing the actor was unfairly targeted and exploited. Shock and disbelief for fans who had always seen Depp as free, spirited artist and the charismatic leading man. The revelations were jarring. The details of his lifestyle, relationship, and the financial battles seemed almost surreal. Empathy and support. A large portion of his fans base railed behind him. They agreed that everyone has the private struggles and that it was unfair the depths to be dragged into the spotlight against his will. Social media campaign like Justice for Johnny Depp emerged, showing the massive fan solidarity, curiosity, and the obsession. Unfortunately, there was also a group of the fans and the spectators who consumed the every detail of his exposed like life like the entertainment. For them, the courtroom drama and the media leaks became a man and a form of the celebrity reality show. This avoided the reaction highlighted the dangerous line between the public fascination and the exploitation of the celebrity's private pain. The cost of the privacy lost. For Depps, the exposure of his privacy life was more than just the uncomfortable. It was the devastating. His career, reputation, and the mental well-being all suffered. The once mysterious figures who controlled his image now had little say over how it was portrayed. Career impact. Studios become the hesitant to work with him At the height of his controversies, major franchise distances themselves even before outcomes were decided. Media frenzy, tabloid outlets, and the gossip columns dissected every aspect of his personal affairs. Emotional toll, the invasion of his privacy reportedly took into the serious toll on his health and the peace of mind. Something Depp himself has alluded on to into the later interviews. Privacy is a shield of everyone, but for someone like Johnny Depp, long losing that shield, meaning that being left exposed to the harshest judgment. Lessons in the digital era. The exposure of the Johnny Depp's privacy is not just about a story as like the one actor. It is a reflection of our era. In a world dominated by the social media, smartphones, and the 24 by 7 news cycles, the line between the public and the private has blurred to the near extinction. For the celebrities, this means that he walls that they once built around their personal lives are harder to maintain. One leak, the document, on one viral clip, or on the sensational headline can unravel the decades of the carefully guarded privacy. Depp's story shows both the danger of the fame and the responsibilities of the fandom. While fans have intimacy and the authenticity, they must also respect the boundaries. Consuming every detail of the celebrity's private life not only dehumanizes them but also perpetuates on the industry's exploitations. Johnny Depp's response about despite of the painful exposures, Depp has worked to reclaim the control of his narrative. In the recent interviews and appearances, he has chosen even how to share the aspects of his personal life journey. He had opened up about his health, his art, and his passion for the music or on his terms. He seems to understand that while some of his privacy has been lost forever, he can still decide to how to engage with the public. By being selective, authentic and true to his artistic spirit, Depp continues to rebuild both in his image and his relationship with the fans. Fans still stand by him. Perhaps the most surprising part of the Johnny Depp's privacy being exposed is how strongly how many fans have stood by him. Instead of abandoning him when faced with the uncomfortable truth, millions have railed around him. They recognize his humanity, flaws, and the struggles, and they still admire the artists who give the unforgettable characters and the stories. This loyalty shows that the true fans don't just love the image of the celebrity, they can also embrace the complexity, imperfect, and the person behind it. Concludely, we can say that Johnny Depp's privacy being exposed and shocked by the fans, but it also revealed deeper truths about the celebrity culture. It showed how fragile the boundaries between the public and the private life has become, how easily our reputation can be shaped by the media narratives, and how fans themselves play a role in either protecting or exploiting the figures they admire. For the Depp, the journey has been painful, but it has also been a reminder that authenticity and the resilience matter more than the mystery. While the mystique of the private Johnny Depp's may be gone, what remains in perhaps more powerful a man who has endured exposure, judgment, and the struggles, yet still stands strong will with the art and his fans. In the end, Johnny Depp's story is not just about the privacy lost, it's about the survival in the era where the privacy itself may no longer exist. So, guys, if you find this video as entertaining and interesting, then you have to like the video and also have to subscribe the channel. I wish you very best of luck.